Sports pregame show.
Hey everybody, welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson. With me, oh you know him, Shaquille O'Neal, you know this guy too, Kenny the Jet Smith. Moments away, it'll be the Chicago Bulls going up against the Miami Heat. For Miami, there's a 12-game difference between them and the conference leaders, but they're still in the mix when it comes to the playoff discussion. And for the Miami Heat, hard-nosed team culture, training camp on military bases, mouth guards, knee pads in practices. Kenny, not for the faint of heart.
No, this franchise is all business. They test their players' body fat. Shaq, you can tell us about that, right?
Yeah, weight's never been an issue for me. I keep this Adonis-like physique.
Oh, okay.
Body fat.
I'm just saying.
Small world. No body fat on this guy either. Both teams ready for tip-off. Let's send it to Kevin
broadcasting.
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
The Bulls play before the hometown crowd, and we've got it live for you right here from Chicago. This is Kevin Harlan, and by my side, Chris Webber and Greg Anthony. From the sideline, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. The Heat log another stop on their travel schedule in today's matchup. And you look at this team, 12 games off the lead, but certainly a team that's won its share of games.
And this is a chance for them to go 2-0 against this team. They won that first meeting, and with a 3-game season series, they can clinch a winning record against them here tonight.
But don't underestimate how much that drives the team. Go out and wrap up a victory in the season series right away. Don't leave it up to that third and final game.
So the opening lineup for the Heat, Adebayo is out there with Andre Drummond, and it's Fox, then it's Josh Richardson, and it's George in at the 3. Now here is Carter. 5 on the clock. It's Drummond with the rebound. And here's Miami. They put up a nice win against Detroit the last time out.
And anytime you come off the bench, you know your role. And that night, it was about scoring.
Well, on the road, you need as many contributors as you can find. The reserves definitely help fuel the win that time.
Fox against Murray. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. No good from Durant.
And boy, when you think about what the Bulls were in the 90s, Jordan, Pippen, Grant, Robert, I mean, a group that can suffocate you on both ends.
Now, here's George. He had 19 points in the win against Detroit. Fox against Murray. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. And Chris, talking about the Bulls dynasty, some people feel it was the greatest of all time.
That's a tough question. You got Russell, Celtics, Duncan, Spurs, the Lakers, Showtime. Let's include the Warriors of today. I really don't argue about it because, they can't go head-to-head, unfortunately.
Now here is Carter. Last game he had 12. It's Durant on the wing, defended by George. The shot by Carter, nobody around. And again, no good by Chicago. Richardson against Levine. From the low block, they get it again. George, that's a 2-pointer. That one's good from the corner. George has got the scoreboard going with his first points of the night for the Heat. And now we'll go to David Aldridge, who had a chance to talk with Eric Spoelstra.
Well, Kevin, it's all about pace tonight. He said, quite frankly, I don't think they have the speed to keep up with us. So the more we run, the better off we'll be. Power against speed tonight, Kevin. We'll see who wins. Back to you.
Thank you, David.
Durant does such a good job of getting high percentage offensive plays. I mean, you can see that over the years.
Richardson finds Drummond. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Well, C-Web, Andre Drummond, the 9th pick in 2012. Some teams had questions about his competitive spirit. Thought he was a little too passive with UConn.
His off-the-court personality might have fed into that. I heard he's a big teddy bear, but that hasn't stopped him from beasting on the court here in the association.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
No good on the free throw. Here at the end of the season, players fighting through fatigue. Chris, is there anything else the league can do to help keep guys staying fresh and healthy?
Okay, I'm a little old school in this. I mean, you wake up and you go to work. That's about it. If you're not hurt, you just play. Think about this. When Wilt Chamberlain and those guys were playing in shoes that were made of cloth and they didn't have any tape and they were riding on planes, not in first class,
right,
and travel was worse, and they still had 82 games, what are we talking about? The guys are okay. It's okay. Everybody's all right. They'll live. I think right now we're babying them too much anyway, trying to give more time off. It's okay. I mean, that's one thing that we can say is consistent. There's always been 82 games, and if anything, players before this generation has had less rest. So I don't look at it as they need more rest. I look at it like, man, toughen up, let's go and play some games and see what happens.
Here's Levine. The Heat knocking down the tray. Throws it down.
Oh, what a wonderful dunker. Give Levine any opportunity to flush it home. He won't pass it
The wide open look here for Fox. Off target with his 3. For 3, Durant. It's hauled in by the Heat. Last time they met was in Miami.
Yeah, a dominant win for them their last time in this matchup. And what jumps off the stat page was their advantage on the boards.
Well, that got them a lot of extra possessions, and they made them count. I mean, that game was a runaway.
Here's Markkanen. The Heat getting the bucket. Pass to Carter. It's Durant on the wing. Pulls up. And the Bulls tack on 2 more. Back and forth this first half.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
Fox kicks to Richardson. And there's the pass to George. Drummond trying to get himself free.
Well, you aren't going to sneak that shot past Durant, not with the reach that he has.
Levine can't hit. Levine against Richardson. Outside, George, 6 on the shot clock. Heat moving the ball around, and it's Drummond with the jam.
Well, you just got to respect the leaping ability of Drummond, leaving the floor effortlessly, throwing it through the hoop.
And a tremendous Unleash Chaos replay coming to you courtesy of Under Armour Hover Hammock. And stolen by Richardson. To the middle, here's Fox. Here's Drummond. Scored the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Wow, Drummond is one of the top rebounders in the game. You have to put a body on him, maybe 2, maybe 3, maybe 4, just to prevent him from coming away with a second chance opportunity.
And the first time out of the game called for Chicago. And Josh Richardson at the University of Tennessee was a pre-med student. He plans on becoming a surgeon. But when the NBA became a possibility, he said he had to switch to an easier major.
And instead of spending 4 hours a day studying, he put that time into the gym. A terrific defender in college, was the 2-time All-SEC defensive player. And with the newfound focus on basketball, he has blossomed as a scorer.
Bazemore is checked in for the Bulls. And then for Miami, Yusuf Nurkic. He's checked in for Drummond. Winslow comes in for George. And Dinwiddie subbed in for Fox. Now here's Levine. He picked up 24 points in their last one against Cleveland.
And the wily strength of Levine. I mean, he does a great job fending off the defense on the way up.
Here's Dinwiddie. They lead by 1. Richardson kicks to Nurkic. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
To the paint, Nurkic with the steal. And here's the fast break. Richardson leading the way. Pass to Winslow. That 3 off the mark.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
The Heat leading by 3. Passes it to Dinwiddie. Takes the 13-footer and misses it off the right side of the rim. Bulls have gone just a shade under 50% from the field. 5 of 11. And there it is for him. And that's now 6 points for Zach LaVine. Miami's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Pass to Winslow. Back to Richardson. To the inside. Here's Adebayo. Hits the jump hook. Here's Levine. He's got 6. He kicks it to Carter. Lobs it up for Levine. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Here's Dinwiddie, guarded by Levine. They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe. The Heat have missed both of their free throws tonight. 0 for 2 so far.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Chris, when you're watching how a team is put together, what signals are you looking for that the pieces now are the right ones for that team to be successful?
Yeah, what I look for is balance and talent. Are you heavy loaded at the point guard position? If you have 5 point guards, it's usually not a great balance. But then you have guys that can specialize in their different areas, rebounding, shooting, dribbling, passing. Do you have players that can space the floor that allows you to play the system that you want? Do you have guys that are engaged and have the ego and the pride to want to get stops on the defensive end? So with me, usually I see that it's a balance when you can kind of check off every box that you need to say, yes, we have what we need this season to get where we want to get.
Now here is Carter following the missed shot by Nurkic. Just 5 on the clock. Durant. Great D that time from Nurkic. Miami leading by 6. Inside, here's Richardson. That one drops for him. Richardson's got 5 points so far.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside. They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Carter, the best at Bazemore. Tipped away and stolen by Richardson. And here's the fast break. Winslow's leading the way. Chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. For 3, Durant. He can't get that one. And the Heat going the other way now.
Look, it would be a huge boost for them if he could start knocking these down.
Winslow, the pass to Adebayo. Here's Dinwiddie, guarded by Levine. Here's Winslow. No good that time. Durant with some nice D. And so it's Durant with it. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. Trailing here by 8. Markkanen kicks it to Bazemore. Back to Markkanen. And the pass to Levine. 4 on the clock. To halt the run. And the rebound by Nurkic. The Heat leading by 8. Here's Dinwiddie. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. The lead pushed to double digits. Dinwiddie's got his second basket of the night.
And already with the commanding lead, a terrific offensive performance.
Oh, okay, you've done your job so far, but the question is now, can they sustain this level of energy? There's still a lot of game to play.
Chicago calls timeout.
Yeah, some of it's shot selection, some just bad luck, and they just can't get anything going.
Well, this is the dilemma as a coach. You wonder, do I need to call a timeout here? Do I need to settle these guys down? Should I let them play through it?
In the action now, let's take a look at the East and how the teams are stacking up. Taking a look at Miami. Unless they completely melt down, they should be in good position for a playoff run. And, of course, there's the Bulls, right on their tail, vying to move up and take over if they get the chance.
Yeah, but checking out Chicago, they've stayed right there, just in sniffing distance of the conference leaders. That's a solid accomplishment at this stage of the season.
Well, it's possible we haven't seen them at their best yet. They've shown they can play with any team in the league. Now they need to do it every night, not just some nights.
Robinson, it's good on the putback.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Miami leading by 9. Fox kicks to George. Pass to Drummond. Now Nurkic over Robinson. And Nurkic with the basket on the assist by Drummond. Nurkic has got his second basket of the game.
Aggressive coming out of the gate here, guys. Wow.
Yeah, you got to love it. Everything's working. Offense, defense, already a big lead.
Now here's Bazemore. He had 13 points in the win against Cleveland. To the middle, hangs in the air, and Tice gets it to go.
Man, he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
Fox against Murray. And DeJounte Murray gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. .109 left in the first quarter. Here's Drummond, rejected by Robinson, and he recovers it, and he's able to get it back. And that one's good. Drummond.
And they've done the job on the offensive glass.
Bulls trail by 11. Pass to Tice. There's 48 seconds left in the first quarter. Right wing. And the officials have called the illegal screen right there.
They need to start taking care of the basketball. Careless play since the opening tip.
The Heat leading by 11. 36 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Fox kicks to Nurkic. Drummond in the post. He's covered by Murray. Tries from 10, and there's another one for the Heat.
Sometimes all you have to do is dump the ball down to Drummond and get out of the way. He'll take care of the rest, utilizing his massive frame so well.
Bazemore with it. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Out to the right wing. Fires from 18. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in.
And that's why he's one of the best two-way wings out there. George will lock you down on D, and it takes a very special effort to get off a clean shot against him.
And an overpowering first quarter effort, already a double-digit advantage. It's the Heat. They lead by 13. From the United Center in Chicago, back in a moment. Paul George had that nasty broken leg back in 2014. He describes what inspired him to come back even stronger.
My inspiration really came from my mother. You know, her dealing with stroke, her dealing with really being down and out. You know, I saw her fight back. That was enough for me. In my darkest days, I knew it was nothing to what my mom went through, and she came out perfectly fine, so.
What a story. George worked hard to get back and is not disappointed in his return.
You know, recovering from a devastating injury is never easy, but George's perspective and commitment helped him to overcome it.
Welcome back, everyone. It's Noche Latina in the NBA as we resume action. And for the Heat here, they've been putting on a show, guys.
I mean, an interesting first quarter. The pressure D seems to be causing a lot of turnover.
Well, that's what happens when you're aggressive on that end of the floor. They took a few chances and took control of the game.
They've got Robinson, and it's Tice in at the power forward position. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago.
And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop. Here's Dinwiddie. Robinson pulls it in.
You can't be missing shots like that in the post. That'll get you a spot on the bench.
Outside, Levine. Outside, Robinson. Back to Levine. 6 to shoot. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. And so it's Dinwiddie with it. He'll bring it up for the Heat. Winslow finds Green, and out of bounds as the Bulls gain possession. Let's bring up the 2K leaderboard to see the best up-tempo teams in the league. The Bulls third.
Yeah, I mean, they've got the athletes to run the break all game long, so that's their edge. They're always looking to take advantage.
Bulls trail by 11.